Welcome back to Paneer and Pancakes. I'm Vaaruni Joshi, and grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive right in. So today I want to talk about something more pertaining to media and I guess just like the perception of Indians and just brown people in general, for children's media specifically. I mean, like for me, I grew up watching a lot of Disney. I watched a lot of Disney princesses. I liked Rapunzel, Elsa, Ariel, Belle was one of my favorites. I still like the live action quite a bit. And I watched a lot of things like magic filled. A lot of Sophia the First and My Little Pony was a big phase. And I was always kind of entranced with the whole idea of being a princess and being royal. But I also learned quite a few lessons from them, like being kind doesn't really hurt, things like that. That I think that would be really important for little girls out there today to see a brown princess. It'd be really important, I think, to be represented on screen for them. Because sometimes it is weird, just, seeing all these different cultures and people from all around the world being represented on screen. And sometimes it is kind of odd not seeing more brown people out there. And not that there's none. I love things like Miss Marvel is one of my favorite shows. I find it really, really funny. And there's so many books out there, even juvenile books that are aimed for like brown kids, and I think that's amazing. And I've actually read a couple, and I know there's a lot, but I think that something like a TV show or like even just like a movie, like a Disney princess movie, oh my gosh, would fulfill quite a few of my childhood dreams. Because I think that something that's not stereotypical, but like really done right with proper research and like with a lot of intention could be so amazing for all the little kids out there. And I think that Jasmine is amazing. I love Jasmine, like particularly I love the live action so much of Aladdin, but she is portrayed as more Middle Eastern. So I'm just saying that representation, for those young girls out there with some glitter, like dupattas, lehengas, and like some like really good dance numbers that are like super catchy, and like these grand extravagant like palaces would be so inspiring for like the future women of tomorrow. Because why should they not feel confident as well, in their culture? And I think that the Disney princesses and just Disney in general is such a cornerstone of childhood that it's really important for younger girls to be represented on the big screen and to help them build their perception of themselves and their self-worth. Because I think that sometimes it's a little hard to like not be fully represented all the time. And I think that it'd be really important to have someone who's fierce and loyal and kind and is, helps out their friends and their family whenever, but also is all this weaved in with their culture. That really can't hurt the next generation, can it? And I think that this would be so amazing, especially because, yes, I mean, we've survived fine long enough. I've turned out fine without watching any brown princesses up on screen, but we need more stories out there of brown girls who rule and they shine, and if we do it right, and it could really inspire others and other children and just everyone to learn more about our culture and inspire more curiosity and like want of knowledge. I think that having some role models on screen for brown kids could be kind of beneficial, especially as they are the ones who are going to be basically leading us into like the next century or so. So I think that I would love to see a Indian princess out there somewhere in animation fully singing her heart out about whatever she wants to, as long as it's done right and done in a way to make sure that everyone who watches it is inspired and is also, takes away some like idea of like representation and just like making sure that everyone's up there on screen. So yeah, I think that's like one of the things that I've been wanting to say, but I didn't really know how to like really put it. And I think I might have gotten it. But basically, when I was like growing up, I just remember seeing a lot of different princesses, and I just never really saw one that was like me. So yeah, I think that could be really, really helpful and really beneficial for a lot of young girls out there. So yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks for listening to Paneer and Pancakes. Don't forget to subscribe and review us on Spotify and YouTube, and follow us on Instagram for updates and more content. Thanks for tuning in today, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!